Hello, friend. I've been speaking about the 8 meannesses of the heart that Swami Sri Yukteswar talks about in his book, The Holy Science. And these are very important to us because if we can manage to rid our hearts from these 8 meannesses, we end up with a purified heart, and the pure in heart will see God. So getting rid of these 8 meannesses is Sri Yukteswar's way of, in a nutshell, describing liberation. So we need to take it seriously and really try to rid ourselves of these barnacles that obscure the heart's natural love. Today I'll be talking about condemnation, which is judgment, and also it has the connotation of wanting to punish severely. That condemnation with a spin to really exact punishment from people. Well, we know that the Bible tells us, "Judge not, lest ye be judged." And it's a very important principle because when we err, when we do things that cause ourselves trouble, cause other people trouble, when we do harmful, hurtful things, we want forgiveness. And we want to be free of that burden of having done something wrong. Well, if other people come onto us and condemn us and want us to be severely punished, well, it reminds me of a little story that Swami Kriyananda used to tell. A man was in front of the judge and he had done something wrong and he was in court, and the judge said to him, "How do you plead?" Meaning, do you plead guilty or non-guilty, not guilty? And the man said, "Your Honor, I pleads for mercy." And how often have we felt that way? Yes, we did something wrong, but please just forgive me. Perhaps we say to Divine Mother, "I know I made all this karma, but please just forgive me, okay? And let's wash away this karma." And at the end of this long soul journey, when eventually we become more and more free in the divine light, eventually some yogis take on multiple bodies at the same time so that they can work out that last karma more swiftly. And in prayer, when we are that close to liberation and we ask Divine Mother, please just forgive this karma, so often she will just take it away. She is our Divine Mother, after all. If we gave our own mother an entreaty like this, "Yes, I owe this debt, but please, will you just forgive this debt? I can't pay it." She will. So she will, especially if we have done that for others. Judge not, lest ye be judged. It's for our own welfare if we are generous with others, if we are forgiving, if we let things go, if we don't take negative words too harshly, if we aren't exacting in the payment of debts, if we are forgiving and loving and caring and empathetic with other people. This erases condemnation from our hearts, and we don't want it there. It's painful, it's constricting. All of these meannesses have that effect on the heart. They narrow our ability to love, our ability to laugh, our ability to enjoy the comedy and drama of life. This world has been created for our entertainment and education, so let's not take it too seriously, and let's forgive others who have trespassed against us, and ask God to forgive our debts as we forgive our debtors. So another aspect of this also is if we have been very hurt, very taken advantage of, if that trespassing has been very ruthless against us, we still can give that whole pain in our hearts to God. We can lay it at His feet. And when we do that, I love the line from the Bible, "Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord." So instead of trying to calculate a revenge, trying to exact punishment, condemning the other person's actions against us, instead, if we can humbly offer it at the feet of the Lord, and then not take it back and carry it some more, but completely give it. And it may take a while. We may have to give it in pieces. But we need to lay it at God's feet, knowing, trusting, believing, loving God, so that we know that He will take care of it, that all our evil will be turned to good. If we sincerely practice these principles, we will be free. Forgive those who have hurt you. Cleanse it from your mind and heart. It's important to remember that other people are only instruments for our own karma. Everything that's happened to us is our karma. If others were the ones who that karma came through, why blame them? It was we ourselves who created it. So there's really nothing to forgive except to forgive ourselves and accept ourselves. And in that way, we can accept others. Remember, it's only a snapshot that we see of other people. We don't really know the full story of who they are, what they've been, where they're coming from, what their goals are. We don't really know them. We only know a little snapshot of them. But we do know that they are children of God, and that our job is to love them and to help them and to forgive and let God take care of everything.